welcome back. It seems like we were just here, a week ago, and I'm Tommy Sheridan. Just wanted to, again, tell everyone thank you so much for coming out and cut the ribbon and officially open the Eagle Walker Commemorative Garden. Thank you again to members of the family for being here. That's what makes this entire event so special for us. Thank you guys so much. Again, thanks to the mayor, members of the council who joined us this week. I'm not going to stand up here and talk too much because we need to cut the ribbon, but I am going to turn it over to Denise Harris for
Good morning. I'm good. I'm always in love.
Just so everyone's aware, the reason we're distributing the yellow rose is because this was Eagle Walker's favorite flower. And so it symbolized today there's a love and inspiration and the legacy that she leaves for all of us. Thank you. Generations of happy gatherings that have taken place here for almost 100 years. I want to thank you, Robin, Christine, Ashley, and Sherry for sharing these stories and ensuring they're not lost. And I want to thank Robin and Christine for helping develop the historic information contained in this panel. And I want to thank you, Ashley, for your
morning again. Good to see everyone again. I'm sorry that Sherry couldn't be here, but nice to see that everyone else has arrived. I have the proclamation, and I guess we can turn that over. I'll read it, and then we will take pictures with it later. But this is a proclamation recognizing the Ava Walker Park Commemorative Garden in the town of Warrenton, Virginia. Whereas the Commemorative Garden is to be a special place honoring from the Warrenton community and the project advisory committee members. And whereas the garden concept was conceived through close collaboration with Eva's family and friends, including her daughters Robin and Sherry, her granddaughter Ashley, and friend Christine. And whereas the selected concept, called Parade, was inspired by the parades that Eva led in the Hayti community, as well as her background in dance and modeling. And whereas the interpretive panels were designed by Ashley, using a flower, inspirational words, leaves, and history. And whereas the yellow rose with swirling lines illustrates Ava's favorite flower, and leaves create the connection to the rose as well as depict hope, renewal, and revival. And whereas the inspiring words with radiating lines depict rays of light, and the history is telling Eva's legacy. And whereas the Commemorative Garden exists as a meditative place for current and future generations to experience renewal, hope, and the meaning of community. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the Mayor of the town of Warrenton on this 29th day of July 2022, this garden is dedicated as a living legacy to the memory of Ava Walker. Thank you. So in closing remarks, we've been hearing the word community again and again today. Community is what brought this park to fruition from Eva's vision and legacy. And community is what makes a town strong. Last week as we were winding up and closing out the groundbreaking, I had the privilege to sort of overhear Fred and Robin and Sherry discuss stories about them growing up here. And it was interesting to me that these stories involved a lot of pain and suffering. There were stinging nettles. There was frostbite. Which just tells me that our childhood memories are oftentimes sort of very kind of based around Schadenfreude. And so it's that our ability to sort of remember the painful is what forms our future memories. But behind that pain, there were stories of sledding, young people and old people and parents and all generations coming out. And young people looking up and saying how fun it was for them to be sledding with the older generation. And they belonged. They saw themselves as part of it. Pick up games of softball or baseball. People coming together just to go and play ball, happening not by plan, but just because friends were around. Community can only happen in common spaces, and common spaces are what makes a town strong. Community is the foundation, the bedrock of what makes our town what it is. Without community, towns fail. People do not connect with one another, they do not see one another, they do not care and look after one another. But where community is strong, towns are stronger, and the foundation of that. Parks are where that happens. Our common spaces are where we come together, and we as neighbors come together as friends, as collaborative people sharing a vision for what makes this town. So many of our parks are passive. They are wonderful places. We do enjoy these, but memories shared among each other are sometimes collected and shared and put on a shelf. This park, now with this commemorative panels, this interpretive, brings forth the vision of what community needs, and it highlights the importance. This shows exactly why parks are important, that the vision of one person did not come out of her own vision, but came about looking at her children, looking at her neighbors, seeing something and valuing what that meant. This park, these panels, this garden, this parade celebrates community. It is unique to Warrenton that we have such a park. This is a pride and joy. This is now a crown jewel in our Parks and Recreation department. And I am so proud that Warrenton has chosen to celebrate community as a valuable, invaluable, and ultimately just what makes Warrenton so special. We are putting this front and center. This park is a place that was founded on community. It celebrates community. Generations from now will look and say, without vision, without community, we are nothing. And this story, Eva's story, tells that. So continue to tell the stories. So much
for making sure that this happened. Robin, you especially for bringing this forward. Ashley for your artwork. That this is so personal, again, just tells volumes about what this community is and what this town of Warrenton is. And without you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you all so much. And God bless everyone. And now we do the ribbon cutting.
Let's open this door. If you guys just come on up and join us, you got scissors.
You all come out on the back side of it. Fred's over here. Fred's got his scissors.
Hey, Fred, you want to hold one of these?
Oh, perfect.
We can both. How about that? And give somebody else. Tell us when.
Do we cut now?
Hold for a second, get some good pictures. Get the whole family in there. All right, crowd want to give a countdown?
All right. 3.
That's all right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cut. Yeah. All right.
And before the family scatters, I think probably everyone would love a picture of you all lined up in front. So I will take the scissors from you.
You stand in front of mommy.
Robin, can you take that off just for a
I'm
moment?
sorry. I'm so used to it. It's like a part of